faith is events or occurrences that are beyond our control. All right. So I don't know, maybe you could actually give us push us to examples of things that are really beyond our control, because I have observed that in life people quickly push certain events as fate. All right, that this thing is beyond my control, and they are not injecting their faith because they believe that, okay, this thing is beyond our control. So I want you to really, because I was saying the other time that people have different definitions of faith, or like different ideologies of faith. That is the FAT. Some people believe that the fate of every man is in his hands, that you have control over your fate. So I don't know if you could actually show balance, maybe from personal experience or from that. Yeah.
Okay, let me just say that faith is not destination. Usually there are things that happen to us that are beyond our control. Right? We have to, usually things that happen to every man on earth can be categorized in two ways. The first way, we have we call it the category of control. We have one called the category of concern. An example of this is a person that's growing up just lost his parent. It's a situation he cannot control. You can't control the situation. You cannot control your house burning. When you go out, you come back and your house is burnt down, your clothes are burnt down, your laptop will burn down, which is all the things these are things you can't control. There's no way you can reverse the time, right? Okay, you can say, oh, I've tried everything to ensure that I turn off the socket and everything. Good. You can actually get those ones on control. But when they happen, they are beyond your capacity. You cannot do so much to repair them. And I believe this is how truly we can define faith. However, the faith there is not the function of destination. Your faith does not determine essentially what happens ultimately to you. It can come your way, but it necessarily doesn't determine what happens ultimately to you. So if you lost your parent growing up as a person, and because you lost them, nobody actually, you didn't have a lot of people coming in to help you at some point. But certain things in your life, you cannot give excuses of those experiences because it fades. Quite understand. You don't have control over them. But it doesn't determine your destiny. You determine your destination. You determine what happens to you, consequentially. You determine what's the events in your life ultimately. Right? So the idea of faith, I don't dispute it, right? In fact, although as my faith as a believer, as a Christian, does not really say a lot about faith. It doesn't really say a lot about faith, but we see situations in the Bible that are beyond people's control. Somebody that was born, like for example now, a man was born in the Bible without eyes. There's no way, he doesn't have a control over that. He doesn't have a control over that. But same man that was blind, is he blind Bartimaeus or something? He was shouting because he knows that my faith does not determine my destiny. When he see the opportunity to change the fate, he took it. A lot of people are life happened to them, and life literally happens. We shouldn't lie. In fact, Jesus said to us as believers, Jesus said to us that in this life, there are things that will be challenging to you. You are going to miss things that are not good to you. You don't plan for them. You are not prepared for them. They are circumstances you never expected. So John was telling believers, he said, believers, when those things happen to you, what you need to do now is to rejoice. So now he's saying that when they can happen to you, but they should not determine your destiny. And Paul began to tell us that God does not tempt us with evil. God cannot be tempted with evil, neither does he tempt with evil. Though evil happen to men, it doesn't come from God. But evil happen to men anyways. I've seen people being a believer doesn't mean life doesn't happen. Life literally, I've seen people, believers, that they don't see growth in their body. Growth. Growth. There's no way they can control that. But they can decide whether that determines their destiny or not. But you can take the advantage of opportunity around you to take yourself away from that circumstances and situation and be able to put yourself in a position that determines a positive future for you.